Sorry. I just looked over here because the dog is like spinning in circles like over and over. Hello, all of my Frugal Fit family out there, and welcome back to my channel. It's Christine, and today I have a big announcement. Actually, you probably already know what the announcement is because you read the title of the video. I'm putting up this video because I wanted to give you some details about my decision, how it came about, and how it has impacted my life, because I want you guys to know what's going on. I don't want to keep you in the dark. I want you to, be a part of this thing called life that we are trying to figure out what works for some people and what doesn't work for other people. I do have a disclaimer before I get into all the nitty-gritty details on this video. And I want to say that everything I'm about to say is my personal experience for my temperament, my personality, and my family. Have been on both sides. I have been the full stay-at-home mom. I have been the work-at-home mom. I have been the work outside the home mom. I have done all of it. And I will never tell you that one is better than the other for any one other person, because everyone's situation is different. I am not here to start a debate, the work-at-home, stay-at-home, BS stuff. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just here to tell you that I'm doing me. And if you work outside the home and you love it, then props. I have lots of friends that do it, and I admire them upside down and sideways because they're awesome. And I know moms that stay at home with their 9 kids, and I admire them upside down and sideways because they're awesome. I just wanted to make that quick disclaimer. This is just my personal story and experience. A little bit of background on my many different jobs. If you are new to the channel and you don't know about any of this, you're definitely going to want to hear it. If you already know about all of this, you can skip forward a little bit more in the video. I have several jobs. I decided several years ago, I think in 2014, I think in 2014, I decided to get a business degree. I already had a bachelor's degree in health science, but because my husband works at a university, I got a good discount on the spouse going to classes. And I was like, hey, I already have a minor in business. I'll just need to take like 10 classes and then I'll get a degree. And that's what I did. I was an online student for 2 years because it took me a very long time. Because of life, I had little kids, my oldest kid was 10, and then I had a bunch more under that. During that same time, I was hired to teach online for a university. I teach online classes every semester. In the middle of that, I transitioned into teaching ESL students, like English as a second language students, which are mostly international students. I spend teaching online about 15 to 20 hours a week, depending on stuff. Just from home on my laptop, any time of the day, which is amazing because it's so flexible. So I'm an online business student and teaching online at the same time. So both of those combined was a significant amount of time. Also gonna throw in that I was babysitting a kid for my home at the same time as that. So it was just busy. So I'm nearing the end of my degree and I have to do an internship. And so I got an internship at an internet marketing company here in town, which was awesome. I always wanted to work outside the home. Once my kids were older, I feel like I have a lot of skills that are useful in that area and less skills at home. I don't know. For some reason, I just doubted my abilities at home. For whatever reason. I really enjoyed the mental challenge, learning new things, having a community at work that I went to every day. So I was doing that for about 20 to 25 hours a week, on top of teaching online for another 15 hours a week. So I'm really starting to push full-time hours while finishing up my degree. At this same time, I kind of started doing YouTube, however long that adds in. You guys know, if you watch my videos, I am an exercise fanatic. I spend 5 to 10 hours a week doing that, plus life, plus the kids, plus I'm a spouse, trying to cultivate my relationships with my husband and my children and my friends. I'm very active in my church. That takes a lot of time, and so on. So I finished and I graduated. That was about a year ago. And I stayed on at the internet marketing company because I liked it. It was really fun. I felt like I did a good job. Fast forward to now. My online job has asked me to take on several more responsibilities. They have invited me to be a part of the hiring process. And so now I am evaluating new candidates. So each time I go through that, it's a 2-week course where I go in and evaluate them, and that's time consuming. And I have also just been asked to pilot a brand new course and basically figure out all of the issues, try and fix them before we can scale out to everybody. All of these things take more time. And as my at-home, work from home job takes more time, I find that the time that I spend away from home to be extremely taxing on me and my family. So now I'm well over full-time hours with everything combined, plus trying to run a household. I also felt that it wasn't fair to my kids. I would come home from work and they would get home from school, and then I would be on the computer all night, like from 3 o'clock on. I would be on the computer to make sure I got all of my other work done. Now, this is a personal decision for me. It was difficult to leave the internet marketing job, but I felt that it was the best choice for my personal situation, my family, and I feel a great deal of peace about it. Yeah, I was really sad to leave it. It was very hard to give my notice and to leave. I miss the mental challenge. I miss the people I work with. It's a fantastic environment. All of that being said, I am happy with my choice to pull back to one job that's taking more time, do all of my work while my kids are at school from home at my convenience. And then when they get home from school, I can be there for them as their mom. I discovered something really interesting about myself in the last year and a little bit while I worked outside the home, is that first of all is I don't want to work full-time right now. And second of all, I really mentally want to be here for my kids while I can. I'm not great at working outside the home and then coming home and being able to focus on them. I feel like I'm too tired from work to be there for them when they need me. It's been about a week since my last day, and so I've been home the last week, and I can't say enough good things about it. My kids are doing better. I'm able to be there for them more when they ask me to help them with their homework. I'm mentally capable of doing that at this point. I learned about my priorities, and I learned a lot about myself. My family is my biggest priority. So while I'm not the crafty mom and I don't teach my kids to sew, my grandma cry if she heard that. But there are some things I do really, really well as a mom, and my kids need me while they're here, and I'm very excited to come to terms with who I am as a mother and as a wife and embrace the role I have instead of trying to seek an outlet and running away from it, which is a little bit how I felt beforehand. I just want to let you know I have pulled back. I am down to one job. Time for a new chapter, a new challenge in my life. I'm really enjoying it. So thanks so much for listening to me ramble on for way too long. I apologize for that. If you are not subscribed yet, I don't know why you're not, because you guys are not going to want to miss this cool giveaway I have planned as soon as I hit 20,000 subscribers. So if that happens in 2019, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really, really good. So hang on to your hats. If you guys wanna check out any other videos that YouTube thinks that you might like, click over here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click over here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tell me down below if you guys are stay-at-home moms, work from home moms, or work outside the home moms. Or if you're not a mom at all, that's cool too. I hope you guys have an amazing day and you do you. I'll see you guys in the next video.